Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another custom content slash mod showcase of sorts. It's going to be a pretty quick one today because I'm actually going to show off two different modded versions of the very much hated ball pit from Toddler Stuff. So I'm going to show off one that kind of just enhances the look of the balls a bit more, and then also one that is quite out of the ordinary. So this one that we're looking at here is by BrazenLotus, and it doesn't like change the texture, but it adds a lot more of the three-dimensional balls to the ball pit instead of there just being like half a dozen or so. There's way more, and yeah, in my opinion it looks a lot better than what we already got in the stuff pack by default. So I'm just gonna have Marina. Why is she going down the stairs? But alright, goes Marina. Oh yeah. So the animation's not different or anything when the toddler's playing in it. It's just there's more balls, so it looks a little bit more detailed. And like the reason why the ball pit is so flat by default in the first place is because, well, it seems like they didn't want the ball pit to be a really high poly, because Wildly Miniature Sandwich, it's a popular custom content creator you may have heard of, and she did this version where like every ball is three-dimensional in the whole pit, and it added to be like 15,000 polys, which is an insanely high count. And the more polygons an object or any item like hair or clothing takes up, the more of a toll it takes on your computer to run it well. So yeah, that's why it's not like every individual ball being detailed. But at least at the time I'm recording this, I haven't seen her release that version yet, and I would only recommend that if you have like a really high-end computer, which is not me in this case, so I'm gonna stay away from that. I think this is actually like a really good middle ground between the default ball pit and her version whenever she decides to release it. So just from this, I feel like I'm gonna use the ball pit a lot more often. What is Marina doing? Oh, is this like Stacy's watching her, but are you okay? Why are you just still? I don't think this has anything to do with like the mod itself, but Marina seems to have glitched out. Can I just reset you? Okay. Oh, it might have been from Stacy watching her. Maybe that made her freeze for some reason. But one other thing I should actually point out real quick, and might also apply to the other mod that I'm going to show off too. I actually haven't taken a look at it in myself in my game yet, but with the ball pit, it does get marked as custom content when you have BrazenLotus' mod installed. Okay, yeah, see there's like the wrench saying that's custom content now, so if you have this mod in your game and you plan on uploading lots to the gallery with this ball pit in it, just keep that in mind. You might want to actually remove this mod before you upload anything if you don't want your lots marked as custom content. So yeah, just thought I might as well point that out. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to show off with this version of the mod. So I'll just reload my game and I'll show you the other ball pit mod. Alright, so we're back, and actually before I get into the other ball pit mod, I forgot to mention one little thing, is that with BrazenLotus' mod, there's actually no replacement for the jungle gym that includes the ball pit. It's just for the standalone thing, so that's another thing to keep in mind. Although I'm not really going to use that full-on jungle gym too often myself, personally, because it is pretty big, so I think I'll just keep using the smaller one. But anyways, without further ado, here it is, the spaghetti ball pit mod, and this is made by MouseyHousewife. And what I didn't know until now is that it's actually a separate entry in the catalog, so it's not an override like BrazenLotus' one is. So you can have both of them in your game at the same time if you want to. So it's the saucy spaghetti and meatball toddler pit, which is 666 simoleons. So let me tell you a bit about why this exists. And basically, in Lazy Game Reviews' review of toddler stuff, he made a comment in his comment section requesting a spaghetti ball pit because he thinks that would make more sense than the flat ball texture. So, MouseyHousewife did just that and made a spaghetti and meatball toddler pit. So here's the description. If you love your toddler, you'll make room for a saucy spaghetti and meatball pit in your home. At least that's what the marketing department at Saucy would argue. Filled to the brim with spaghetti and meatballs, toddlers will dive right in and have a ball. Made especially for Clint. Lazy Game Reviews by MouseyHousewife. That has like the same skill building and stuff. And yeah, it even recolors the balls to be red, like meatballs. All right, let's actually literally dive into this and see how it looks. Oh, this is great. Realistically, I wouldn't really be using this in my game, but it's kind of funny as just as like a joke. Yeah, unfortunately, there's still normal balls that come out of it when your toddler is actually playing with it. But if that's not too big a deal to you, then that's fine, I guess. Yeah, this does make a little bit more sense than the flat balls, for sure. And hey, if you have a household that just really loves pasta, then hey, it can work. It can work just fine. You know what? Actually, I want to take a picture of this right here, where like Marina is just playing in the foreground, and then Becky is just in the background, just casually eating some grilled chicken, as if this is just a completely normal occurrence on Sim Earth. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I'll use this for the thumbnail or not. Maybe. I just take one that's a little higher angle too. Like that. There we go. But that's pretty much it. It's not like the most spectacular mod ever, but still something interesting. Where you can have the ball pit look a little bit more realistic if you really hate the default ball pit like me and many others do, or if you just want something in your game that really takes The Sims' silliness to the next level, then you can have this spaghetti ball pit as well. So I will leave down the links to both of these in the video description below, and be sure to leave a like or a comment or even subscribe, because it lets me know that you like my channel, my videos, and it helps you keep up to date more easily the latest content from me. I do videos on The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more, and your support would be very much appreciated, especially as we're getting quite close to the 10,000 subscriber milestone. It's pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely going to use the ball pit more often now. I'll talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching! Well, I guess Marina actually enjoyed that. Yay!